What stood out at Falcons rookie minicamp? Question of the week. The rookie minicamp came and went, bringing with it our first opportunity to see this new generation of players in person. While Scott and I have watched a lot of videos about these athletes, watching them in action, even if it's just in the air drills, still played a significant role in this transitional season. With that in mind, and a few days after the rookie minicamp ended, let's now dive into the key highlights we observed when following the 2023 Falcons draft class for the first time. One of the things that impressed me the most during the rookie minicamp was seeing Matthew Bergeron in action. I'm not just talking about his performance as a left guard, where he executed most of his plays, but overall. He had a different physical structure than I initially imagined. When you see a guy who weighs over 320 pounds coming out of college, it's natural to think he's going to look different. At least that's what I thought. I didn't expect Bergeron to be as lean as he is, nor did I expect his agility and athleticism to be so evident. Even during warm-up and stretching, his flexibility was impressive. I never imagined that a 320-pound man would be able to lift his leg as high as Bergeron laughs. But I was mistaken. Bergeron, during his collegiate career, played exclusively at offensive tackle. So when the Falcons drafted him and announced they intended to move him to guard, Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith were asked what they saw in Bergeron to believe he could fit into that role. Smith explained that Bergeron had the ideal physical profile for this. The coach compared Bergeron to Roger Saffold, a player Smith coached during the latter stages of his Tennessee career. Although Saffold was originally selected at offensive tackle, he has built a pretty solid career for himself at guard. Smith sees similarities between Saffold and Bergeron, believing that the latter could also follow a similar path and excel as a guard. I'm not directly comparing Matt to Raj, but they have similar body types, similar power and similar experiences. He pointed out that both are big and tough players. The physical structure mentioned by Smith when Bergeron was recruited became evident on the very first day of the rookie minicamp. It was something that stood out and was hard to ignore. While there's a lot of work to be done to prepare Bergeron to compete for the left guard position during training camp, I'm really looking forward to seeing that process unfold. Bergeron is a fascinating talent, but to be honest, I wasn't completely convinced of his potential until I saw him in person. Now I'm genuinely intrigued. Zach Harrison is an imposing presence. Measuring 1.80 meters and weighing 110 kilograms, his frame demonstrates that he could support even more weight if necessary. He has an impressive wingspan and is extremely athletic. These characteristics were evident when watching him move in the non-contact training sessions. Furthermore, it was obvious that he was a 5-star recruit in high school. This talent base is a great starting point, giving Ryan Nielsen a foundation on which to develop his potential. As the Falcons' new defensive coordinator is known for helping players reach their peak performance, Harrison makes a fascinating case study in that regard.